All right, guys. So it's been a long time since I made a YouTube video, but I am back to help you guys out because not too long ago I was struggling really bad with confidence, with motivation, with fitness, with pretty much every aspect that a man should not be struggling with. And I figured out it was because I had low testosterone. Um, a lot has changed. I've sold my business recently, so I've been completely locked in on my health. It was about a year ago when I was making YouTube videos about making online money, all that stuff, me buying my first McLaren and all that, and I got my blood levels checked, and I was all the way down to around 380 testosterone, maybe 380 to like 400, kind of fluctuated, which I thought was fucking terrible. I got my body fat levels tested. I was at 16%, which for me was, I don't want to curse, but for me that was really bad because when I was 22, I was at around 9% body fat, and I had about 1,000 testosterone naturally. And then I got a girlfriend and I became complacent and I started eating out at restaurants and just kind of falling off the wagon. And I completely became a whole different guy and I wasn't happy about it. And I was trying to get lean again and I just fucking couldn't. So I really got serious about my fitness, about my health. And I've learned exactly what it takes to get high testosterone. Now I'm at about 900 to 1,000 testosterone. Just so you guys have a little bit of background, I'm 25 years old. I'm 6'1", and I'm about 177 pounds at 11% body fat. I think I said that. So yeah, I'm feeling a lot better than I used to. As you can see, I'm a lot leaner than I was in my old YouTube videos. If you still see them up, and yeah, I'm gonna teach you guys exactly. I'm gonna show you the exact diet, the exact supplements to take, the exact lifestyle changes to take. Um, and if that's what you're interested in, then you're in the right place, guys. So first things first, let's talk about what are the signs of low testosterone as a man. First things first that comes to mind is girls aren't interested in you. Girls don't find you attractive. Let's say you go out with the boys, you drink a little bit, you build up the confidence, go talk to a girl, and she kind of just shuts you down. It happens once or twice. Okay, maybe, girls do that a lot. But if you're constantly going out and girls are not finding you attractive, that's usually a sign of low testosterone. This is like more of a primal thing. When you have high testosterone, people will be more gravitating towards you. Men will be respectful when they meet you. Women will be a little more interested in you. That's the first lifestyle thing that I noticed. The second thing would be morning wood. If you don't have a morning wood, you have low testosterone. That's an easy one, and that's scary. You don't want to have problems with getting it up when you're with a pretty lady or when you're with your girlfriend. So that's a big one. Third thing would be your mental, which I think is the biggest one. You don't have motivation to start a new business. You don't have motivation to go to the gym or to be disciplined. You have brain fog. You have depression. You have uh, just like this cloud over your head that you don't really know where it comes from. That is all signs of low testosterone. Memory loss is actually a sign of low testosterone. Doing things that are hard, waking up early, you know, getting your homework assignment done, getting to the gym, starting a business, like these things I just said. But yeah, these are all signs of low testosterone. So that's the biggest one I think for me. Even like something like for me, I'm a Christian man. Praying, my reading the Bible, doing things like that, and my motivation, my discipline, feeling connected to God, it lacks a little bit when my testosterone's low. And if you look at it, like your body is a vessel, is a temple for the Holy Spirit. You got to take care of your vessel. Um, so let's talk about how I changed it, how I went from 350 testosterone all the way up to almost 1,000 naturally within about 1 year exactly. So first things first is the diet. This is the most important thing, guys. If you're not eating correctly, then you're not going to get the results. And I'm going to show you the exact things to eat. I'm going to show you the exact supplements, everything. So stay tuned. But so for diet, forget every fucking thing okay? Whatever diet you're doing, just fucking throw it right out the window because if it's hindering your testosterone, then you're guaranteed not going to get the results that you want. So just throw it right out the window, and I'm going to show you the only fucking foods to eat, okay? Get a paper, pull out your phone, and write this shit down because this should be the only thing in your diet, okay? No more eating out, no more of this bullshit. Here's what you're going to eat: eggs, beef, grass-fed beef, not like some bullshit GMO beef. Um, Eggs and beef would be the only two proteins you fucking need. Eggs and steak, and then carbs is gonna be rice and sweet potato. And then in the middle of the day, you can have a yogurt. Fruit is good. Raw honey is good. And keep it fucking simple, guys. That's the only food you're gonna fucking have. All right. If you're trying to mix it, you say, "Oh, I want some oats in the morning," or "I want I want to try this protein meal that I got at Whole Foods. Dude, you're gonna fucking kill your test. I mean, that's just how it works. Simplify it as much as possible. Have a natural diet, like an animal-based diet, and your testosterone is gonna go through the roof. You need a lot of cholesterol, which is coming from the eggs and from the beef. You need carbs, starchy carbs like white rice, sweet potato, and then I like to throw in whole milk Greek yogurt, high in protein. I do that with some honey and some blueberries. Uh, Micronutrients keeps you energized throughout the day. Um, so that's the only food you're gonna eat. And if you guys want to make a video on the exactly how much I make, it's gonna be different for each person because we're all different sizes and weights and metabolisms and activity. But I will make a video on exactly how much I ate. But just rough estimate, I'm gonna tell you about 4 to 5 eggs every morning. For lunch, I have a big bowl of Greek yogurt with honey and blueberries, and for dinner, I have about a pound of grass fed bison and rice, white rice or sweet potatoes, and that's it. That's the only thing you fucking need for your diet. You don't need any more than that because if you start mixing in these other things, you're not gonna really dial in about what it is that's affecting your testosterone. Maybe you can eat these oats in the morning, or you can have this fucking whatever the meal is gonna be, and maybe you're fine, but you don't really know because you have so many different factors. So simplify it as much as possible. Stick to that diet. Second thing is gonna be sleep and stress. This is a big one. If you're not sleeping 8 hours a night, you're going to struggle to have high testosterone, high energy, motivation. You need sleep. It's very important, guys. Try to sleep in a cold room. Try to sleep at the same time every night. Um, make sure your room's dark. Make sure sleep's important. I would take. I'm not going to tell you the supplement because we'll get to that. We'll get to that a little bit later if you stay patient. Because I know that's what you fuckers are here for. You guys are here to take the easy route, take some fucking little supplement that'll get your dick hard. Guys, it doesn't work that way. This is the honest truth. You need to change your lifestyle. So, anyways, sleep and stress. Stress is such a fucking big one, guys. When I was in the process of selling my social media agency for multi seven figures, it didn't fucking work out, by the way, guys. I didn't sell it for that much. Sold it for a lot less. But this was maybe about a year or two ago. I almost sold it for multi seven figures, and I was so stressed because my clients were actually some of my top clients were threatening to leave. Some of my top employees were dicking around. They weren't doing what I was telling them to do, and yeah, it was a very stressful time, and I wasn't really working out, and there was times where I almost freaking felt like crying, because I was so stressed and trying to make this deal work out, and it fell through. And then of course when it fell through, my stress kind of went down. I was kind of happy that it fell through, but just talking about it gets me worked up. But yeah, like when your stress is through the roof like that, your health is going to suffer. So keep your stress as low as possible. There's supplements for it too, which I will get to. Um, but a big one I would say for me is prayer. Reading the Bible, getting close to your Creator, which for me and the truth, not just for me, but the worldly truth, it's Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ is the way, the truth, and the life, guys. So yeah, getting close to God. Realizing you're not the only one suffering. You're whatever you're going through, God's in it with you. You're in the fire not by yourself, but someone's in there with you, and that's God, that's Jesus. So realizing that and getting closer and reading the Bible and creating good habits helped my stress come way down, which began to allow me to be healthier, to have the stress lifted off my shoulders. Okay, next one is water that you're drinking, guys. If you're drinking fucking plastic shit bottles of water, bro, what the fuck are you doing? This water's good. Anything in a glass bottle. I think the best water is Icelandic. There's like this glass bottle you can get from Whole Foods. Icelandic water is the cleanest water you could possibly drink. It's a little expensive, but if you want to be fucking healthy, spend the money, bro. It's like fucking $3 or $4 a bottle. I mean, you can afford that. If not, then get your testosterone up. Fucking, this is an investment. The healthier you get, the more testosterone you have, the better you're gonna feel, the more money you're gonna make. It all goes. It's cyclical. So that's the next one, water. And kind of like the water that you fucking shower in, guys. If you're drinking tap water or you're showering without like what's it called, a filter on your shower, like these are things that are going to seep into your system. Don't fucking drink tap water. That's like the worst thing you could do. Next one is going to be fitness. You need to stick to a workout program. You need to fucking get stronger. You need to go in the gym and get stronger and hit PRs. You need to feel like you're on fire, like you're feeling good. I mean, I can make an exact workout program, show you guys exactly what I do when I work out. I'm going heavy. You gotta hit legs. I know you don't like to hit legs, but you gotta hit them because that's gonna boost your testosterone like crazy. Leg presses. I don't squat or deadlift because I hurt my back many times doing it because of my my two lower vertebrae. It's a whole long story, but I kind of have like a little bit of like scoliosis, so I hurt myself very easily. But you can squat and deadlift. Fuck deadlifting actually. If you can squat, do squats, but don't go crazy heavy and fucking hurt yourself like I did. Next one is going to be the supplements, which I know you fuckers want to hear about, because for you guys, it's the end all be all. You're not going to change shit. You're just going to start taking supplements and you think your testosterone is going to go up. But I promise you, if you do everything that I just told you to do, the diet, the sleep, the stress management, fitness, sunlight. Oh, fucking sunlight. Before I get to the supplements, sunlight. Make sure you get at least 20 minutes a day. Just sit in the sun. Don't wear sunscreen and shit. Just sit there, absorb the vitamin D. That's going to boost your testosterone like crazy. You're going to look better. You're going to feel more energized. I'm telling you, sunlight is a fucking hack to get high testosterone. Go sit in the sun for 20 minutes a day. So yeah, back to what I was saying about the vitamins. You know, if you do everything that I just taught you, right there, you're gonna have high testosterone. You're gonna have 1,000 plus testosterone. You know, but if you think that, oh, you can just skip all that and you can kind of just do what you're doing and start taking better supplements, then no, your testosterone is going to stay the same. Maybe go up a couple points because of these supplements, but it's not going to really do shit. You know, it's a lifestyle change that needs to happen. Anyways, on to the supplements. Here's the only supplements you guys. I don't even fucking take supplements. You don't need it. You really don't. You don't do shit. If you have a good diet, you're fucking getting in the gym every day, you don't need supplements. But if you want supplements, here's what you should take. First one is going to be vitamin D, guys. Take a vitamin D supplement, even if you're in the sun for 20 minutes a day. Take at least 5,000 IUDs, maybe 10,000. I know some people say it can be toxic. I don't fucking know. At least take 5,000 IUDs a day. That's what I take. Sometimes I'll do 10,000 if I'm not in the sun as much, but I'll do 5,000 IUDs a day. You'll notice a big difference in your energy, in your mood. I learned this one from Jack Hopkins. You guys go check out his channel. His channel was called CEO of Testosterone. So shout out to this guy. He's a fucking beast. Yeah, you want to start taking vitamin D. Next one, right before you go to bed, magnesium glycinate. This is going to help you sleep better. This is just going to be really good for testosterone. I don't know why the fuck magnesium is such a big deal, but you go look it up. Magnesium is like what the go-to when it comes to testosterone. And I'll be honest, like magnesium glycinate is great. I take it every fucking night. Next one, people mess around with Tongat Ali and all this shit and Jack, whatever the fuck it's called. I don't want to waste your time with any of that, guys. I wouldn't waste your time with any of this bullshit. I would take magnesium glycinate. I would take vitamin D and maybe L-theanine if you're stressed out in your life. You want to get good at de-stressing without supplements, because if you need exterior supplements, you're just, you don't want to become reliant on some shit. That's it, guys. Those are the only two vitamins that you need. Magnesium glycinate and vitamin D. And the last thing, the most important fucking thing, I'm kidding, it's not the most important thing, but it's very important, is a secret juice that I make every day. This is a testosterone boosting juice. It's fucking amazing for you. And I'm going to teach you guys the sauce today. So pretty much you're going to go to your store, you're going to go to your Whole Foods, you're going to buy this glass bottle. You don't buy a plastic bottle, buy this glass bottle of pomegranate juice. It is fucking amazing for you. Get pomegranate juice, get some glass water, and pour it together in a little juice and put half pomegranate juice, not too much. You want to overdo it on sugar, but a quarter of it pomegranate juice, another quarter you want to do water. Mix in maybe a little bit of electrolytes. You can throw that in there. Mix it up. You can do a small splash, a very small splash of apple cider vinegar, and that's it. Stir that up. Drink that shit every fucking morning. Every morning on empty stomach. Doesn't matter. I mean, if you're gonna do the apple cider vinegar, probably don't do it on empty stomach. Maybe eat like some crack. Nah, fucking eat something. Eat something before. I was gonna say crackers, but fuck, you're not supposed to be eating that shit anyway. So eat like eggs or something, and then take that drink afterwards and go sit in the sunlight. That is the fucking hack to get high testosterone. So yeah, that juice is amazing. Something about pomegranates gets you rock hard, bro. I mean, honest. Oh, and then also beet juice. So you're gonna mix that in the drink. It's gonna be pomegranate juice, beet juice, and water. If you're doing the beet juice, you can do this right before your workout. If you're gonna do just pomegranate and water, do it in the morning. Go sit in the sun, chill. But I like to make like a little pre-workout drink with it. I don't really take too much caffeine. I have a little bit of black coffee, but as like a pre-workout, I'll do beet juice, pomegranate juice, water. It's a little high in sugar, but it'll get you like a nice pump. Beet juice, amazing for blood flow, for pump, and yeah, you're gonna be waking up rock hard. I mean, this drink is like fucking anabolic. But yeah, that's everything, guys. Follow all these tips. You're gonna see. Stay consistent. Stay consistent with your food. Make sure you're a little bit of calorie deficit. You want to start leaning down, getting shredded. Get a six pack. If you have a six pack, you'll have high testosterone. That's just the way it works. And yeah, guys, I mean that's everything that I did, and I got up to around 1,000 testosterone, and it's only getting higher, and I'm only getting leaner. I'm only feeling better, and I'm only getting richer. So that's kind of how it works, guys. If you want another video of me going through my exact daily routine, what time I wake up, my routines throughout the day, my morning routine, nighttime routine, my fitness, even me just dicking around in the McLaren or the Urus. I will make that video for you guys. But that's everything. I hope you guys learned some shit from this, and I hope you guys can actually implement this into your lives and start feeling motivated. Start feeling attractive to yourself, to women. Start feeling strong. Start focusing on business and making money and changing your life. All about self development. So yeah, don't forget to like, subscribe, check out my channel. This is probably like one of the only videos you're gonna see on there, but I'm gonna start posting more. And I hope you guys learned something. So everyone have a great day and God bless. Peace.